Hey Nico, how's it going, man? Fine, YouTube sending me notifications. I'm doing well. How about you? Yeah, YouTube does its own thing. I'm good, man. I'm good. Just had a free minute. Decided to work a bit more on this commission. Bit annoyed because this paper is supposed to be watercolor paper, but it soaks up water very badly, so I'm not happy about that. Other than that, summer is here. Weather is nicer. So yeah, I'm happy other than that. Hey Cobra, how are you? I'm good. I am drawing. Like, since the baby, whenever I'm drawing, it means that I'm in good mood because, because usually with a baby I'm out of energy or time. So if I manage to draw, or watercolor in this case, it means that I am having a chill day. Nico, I've been doing research in theme parks, music festival design. I might go that way when I finish college. Okay, okay, sounds interesting. Theme parks. So what would you be interested in designing for theme parks slash music festivals? Like the setup of the area? There's a whole bunch of what's it called, experience design that you can bring into play there. How much time does it took to make? Oof, no idea. About a couple of hours for the line work, I would say. 2-3 hours. The thing is that I did this weeks, maybe even months ago, and I parked it, so I don't remember the exact time. Matze ah, so secret, very secret, very secret indeed. Internet guru, can you make a series on how to draw a mech like this and how to get to this level? I have several mech drawing series if you search in my on my channel. You should definitely find mech drawing videos that are like I have a series of 4 how to draw mechs, how to design. I concentrate more on design than the drawing part.
Nico Corti, I would like to design common objects such as trash bins and benches, but in a cohesive style that first in those imaginative worlds. Nico said he got notification. Got notification.
Well, the thing I don't know how you look if you looked into music festivals, but they are usually on a very tight budget. So I think the last thing, well, I mean not the last thing, but I'm not sure how much they would be willing to invest in custom designing anything. Like if you get lucky and you get in contact with some big festivals, but where like big names come by, they might need some special designs. But I would be curious because I also have no experience. I'm talking out of my ass. I would be curious though what the possibilities are there.
Matze, I never get any for Robert's Secret shenanigans. Well, you still found me.
Thanks, Matt. You still found me, Matze, so...
FF Cobra, can you tell me all about transportation design and mobility course? Shall we pursue it?
I did not study that. So sadly, I don't know what to tell you about it. But in general, I think it's not a bad. It actually might be a good idea to pursue because I mean transportation is something that we will always need. So that's something that will always generate you income, or at least will give you opportunities for a good job, is what I think. But once again, no idea.
FF Cobra, what career do you pursue then?
I just did, so we had three tracks when I was studying industrial design. One was integrated product design, that was for people with a more engineering mindset. Then there was design for interaction, that was, all about interaction. A lot of the people who studied there ended up as UI, UX designers, but it went a lot on UX mostly, so user experience. And then there was strategic product design, which was basically how do you apply your design knowledge and design technique within the field of business. And I studied integrated product design because my background is mechanical engineering. So I was more interested in that part. And then I ended up doing absolutely nothing related to that.
Bálint Póser, egy Procreate tutorial sorozat is hatalmas lenne.
The thing is, there's so much Procreate tutorials out there. Like, what would you feel? Like, okay, my question is like, what can I do better or extra as opposed to other people? Because so here's the thing, like in Procreate, like I made a couple of brushes for myself that I like. I made a video on that, how I made those brushes for myself. And then other than that, I don't really have any extra specific knowledge in Procreate. I find it difficult to come up with a video that where I see that, oh, okay, this would be valuable to share it with people. Because I don't think you care about the basics, right? Like, oh, you press this, or these are the secret hidden, which actually I don't know that many secret hidden things, but stuff like, these are the shortcuts or whatnot. Like that is pretty much covered already.
Love from India, thank you, FF Cobra. Scrolls are sneaky. Whoa, 2 days in a row? What an absolute.
Well, the absolute legend is my wife because she took the baby, so I have a bit of extra time this evening. Behind every stream, there is a wife taking care of the baby. That's how this goes.
Robert, where Apache attack helicopter brush in Procreate? What? What? Is that what you identify as Matze? Do product design is more valuable in day-to-day life?
Ooh, I'm not sure I get the question. Also, I don't really do product design, so I couldn't answer it.
But I'm not getting the question. Balint, I prefer your style and explanation. Most tutorials are either too basic or too intricate. Something in the middle, as you just explained, is lacking in my opinion. Okay.
Well, let me think about that.
The thing is also, like with baby now for the next half year, if you get a YouTube video at all,
be happy.
But that is okay. So an in
between tutorial, that is worth thinking about. Oh yeah, here's something. I don't know if it's interesting for you guys, but the ink in this thing is completely like dried. It's like an ink paste. I did have this now for probably 10 years or something like that, so I am not particularly surprised. But yeah, I never really encountered something like this before. Okay, this is very black, very black. I don't want it this black. Thank you.
Scrolls. Shout out to Mrs. Robert and Robert Jr.
Robert Jr. I didn't share his name yet. I'm not sure I like sharing his life on social media. But Mrs. Robert is 7, like the English number 7. It was such a cutesy picture of the wifey arm appearing and dragging you out of frame yesterday. Every stream she didn't like that. I don't think she would mind dragging me away at the end of streams. It could be arranged.
Forget product design. It's too short term. Think long term and call it garbage design.
Sadly, in many cases that fits. But here's a question for you, Sneaky or Squirrel, and for people who don't know, he's also a product designer. Like, I have the same feeling sometimes that oh man, like whatever, like what I do here is just coming up with stuff that is not needed. I have that especially when I do furniture design. But like, I also have an innate urge to design furnitures every now and then. And I know that nobody in the whole world needs a new armchair or couch or desk or just chair. Yet it gives me a lot of pleasure, English nicht gut sprechen, yeah? A lot of pleasure coming up with just shapes and ideas for new armchairs and whatnot, everything I just mentioned. So how do you stand? I mean, I don't know if it's furniture design for you, but like, do you have this feeling that like, stuff that you really enjoy in the end is just not really good for, I don't know, sustainability or whatever you want to call it? That was a very long-winded way of asking a very simple question.
That should be your outro for a video. She should drag you off camera and it just ends awkward.
I think we have something similar, maybe.
Balint. I wanted to pursue an art career, but I did not have the courage to do so. You started with mechanical engineering as a base as well.
Yeah, I never thought of an art career. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. Of course, my parents also very. I'm not from Hungary, Balint. If I don't remember if I talked to you about this. I'm from Marosvásárhely, Mureș. It's in Romania. So, like, people from that area of the world very strongly discourage you from following any sort of art career. So like, it didn't even cross my mind. And my aunt was like a semi-artist, and I just saw that, yeah, like from art, like she was doing other stuff and combined the art with some sort of other commercial work, and that's how she made a living. but I just never even intended of going into art. I actually wanted, my parents wanted me, and I was also interested in computer sciences. And I got into computer sciences, track in uni. And like very quickly I realized, oh, I don't enjoy this. And then I found that like mechanical engineering has quite a bit of drawing in it, and it just seemed more interesting than just sitting in front of the computer. And which I sit in front of the computer, but I meant to say doing like very weird type of math, and then also just programming. And in those days they were teaching us C++, and it is sort of the basis of everything, so I get a little bit of programming here and there. But there was just for the programmers in a house, there's a point where you learn about pointers. Pointers. Anyways, that's where for some reason in my brain something did not want to click with the pointers, and I never understood the whole pointer situation. And I did the first semester because I had a scholarship, so I didn't have to pay. And like my parents weren't happy that I wanted to leave, but they said, okay, since you have the scholarship, at least try to do the first semester and then freeze your year. Maybe you want to come back. So I did that, and then I switched to mechanical engineering, and I never really looked back. But yeah, very long-winded answering you that my basis is mechanical engineering. And industrial design, when I was doing it, it was also a bit more the mechanical engineering type of industrial design. And then I ended up doing none of that. I do sort of business visualizations. So yeah, you think life will take you one way, but then you will end up in a very different direction. Matzabob, I got recommended this Romanian salt mine again, and surely have asked you before. Have you ever been there? Looks surreal on pictures. There's two that are in Transylvania that are close to me. I've only been to one. I'm pretty sure the one that was recommended to you is the one from Turda, Turda. I have been to the one that is Pride, Praid. I like that one. It's just huge. It's huge caverns underground, like block caverns, like really built out. I always like it. I took my friends there. They liked it. Scroll. I'm lucky in a few ways there. I work in furniture design, but it's for specific commercial projects. As opposed to consumer-oriented furniture, you can just buy off the shelf. So everything I do is custom and usually one-offs or small batch stuff, which means I don't make things that get thrown. Oh, that's nice. Then maybe when they overhaul the space again, but it's hard to justify throwing away 50k conference table. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. So that's nice. I'm envious. Good for you, my friend. Balin, same here. Hungry regarding the mentality. I'm a medical student now. When I finished, I might try to create stylized anatomical semi-art book, semi-learning book. Must be niche, but sounds good. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to try and do. The art book, because like usually people in the medical community have to hire in artists to do that, and artists don't have the knowledge that you have. So if you approach it already with your extra knowledge, I think it will make it more valuable and also easier to produce a book like that. Do you need help with changing diaper, babe?
Not right now.
Okay.
It's milky time now.
Oh yeah, milky time, of course.
Who are you talking to?
Just streaming.
I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Want to show off your child?
If he's in a good mood, shortly. I just told him that I don't want to just say his name online because I don't know about putting him on social media.
His name is Galvatron, you can say.
Galvatron, okay. Yeah, his working name before we knew what we wanted to name him was Galvatron indeed.
Kan papa? Is dat papa?
Let's see.
Is dat betekenen?
Let's see.
Daar is papa.
There.
En Hoobie! Hoobie!
There you go, son.
Papa!
We just put you on the internet. Yes, eat my head.
Je bent nu beroemd. Emery
This
is
is-
beroemd.
This is the little man.
Galvatron is famous.
That's too late, babe.
Galvatron.
Okay, so as you can see, my wife is very excited about showing off our child.
Oh, die is leuk. Nu gaan we toch naar papa.
Hey, he's in a good mood.
He is in a good mood.
Can you take this out
Yeah,
of
of
my
course.
hand? Opa. All right. Hey, look there in the camera. Look at the people. Oh, hello. Hello. Yeah. Look there. Do you see yourself?
Nice, dit is Emery.
Too small. I don't think he sees that.
Hij schilderde net als papa.
Oh, that's what we will schilderen. Schilderen is his mouth directly. That's what we will schilderen.
Kom maar, ja, pap. Emery's I said his name
Hello.
already several times. It doesn't matter. Galvatron.
So much for my ideas. You found the bag, yeah? Okay.
Oh, papa's bril.
Okay.
Dat is papa's bril. Au.
Alright, take the child, give him milk. We don't want him to stay up extra late tonight because he's not short.
We also don't have anything food ready to go. I was thinking of dinner.
Dinner it is, babe.
But then you want to order it already?
I'll do it now. Okay, guys, just a second while I do some food ordering.
We zien bij allemaal. Kleine man.
Give me 1 second. Boop, boop. This is very interesting part of the stream now where I order food. Salt mine in Transylvania, nice try, vampires. I mean, what sort of mine do you think it would be? It's a well, she's in the house. She knows it's a secret stream. Orders. Babe? Just a second. Oi. Babe? Are you okay with kapsalon again? They have the small brooch, yeah. Okay, kapsalon it is. Oh. Where are we? What is 7? Dinner sandwich. I'll talk to you guys in the meantime. Thanks, Valiant. Hey, Hussein. Thanks, Hussein. I do that if my partner has our babies in the future, she'll be my favorite and best 3D printer. It's a good one. That is a good one. Sandwiches. Let's see.
Okay. And oi, 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 guys. One. Okay, I'm done. We're done. We're going back to drawing. I just have to pay. Ay, ay, ay. Half an ASAP. Order and pay. There we go. Almost. Just last. These are the great streams, right, guys? This is what you tune in for. This is what you give up your Friday precious time for. Look at me ordering döner or shawarma, whichever it is. For people who don't know, döner is my favorite food for some reason. Because when I moved to Germany, that's just I got addicted to it. And I never got unaddicted from it. And then I got myself a Turkish wife, so there you go. That's how I addicted was to döner. Alright, technically, every human is a 3D printer. Oh, that was not necessary. That was not necessary, my friend. Okay. Thank you, Matze. Yeah. I did not need to see that. As a visual person, I am not happy about any of this. Okay, and let's do a little bit of pew 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 pew. Order confirmed. All right. Do the Maltaschen know about your döner affair? Man, I haven't had Maltaschen since I only had 2 times Maltaschen. I never found it ever again. So if I would find them, I would eat it. But like this, I'm just not finding Maltaschen. I don't even like. Yeah, I know. I understood now that it's more like a southern German dish. But yeah, one day I will have it again, I hope. Funnily enough, we are the boring, typical Dutch. Well, I became the boring, typical Dutch person in the sense that, like, I love going to Germany for vacations. It's just nice and cheap after living in Amsterdam. It's just we don't have a car, so now we have to contend with the shitty German public transport, which went to shit in like under 10 years, because when I was doing my thing in Germany back in 2010, public transport was very punctual, you could rely on it. Squirrels. Honestly, this is great. It's like we're just hanging out with a friend rather than just watching someone show us up with amazing perspective the whole time. I don't show up. I don't show people up. I'm doing my thing. But yeah, I like that you consider me a friend, but watch out with that parasocial whatever thing it's called. I don't want anybody falling in love with me and starting stalking me or something. You stay in the States, squirrel. You do not come here.
But if you come, I'll take you to some nice, get you some nice Belgian beers. I think we are sort of there-ish.
FC Cobra, as you are detailing it, is coming off paper.
What? You mean? Oh, it's coming off. Yeah, it gives it life. Thank you. That's what for me is hard about painting, because it looks like you're messing up the whole time, and then all of a sudden just everything comes together like, oh, now it's working. Now I can see it. And that's the fun and also the frustrating part about painting.
I haven't had döner before. Did you have shawarma? It's very similar. Parasocial. You can do telekinesis. I thought it's called parasocial. Oh great, Robert is drawing again. Might as well break all my markers now before I bring them in more shape.
Don't do that. That is not something. Trust me, there's plenty of people I know that I want to break my markers around. I have a group, some of the people from Guerrilla Games, with whom we go out just plein air painting, and they bring either oils or lately they really got into gouache, and then you just see what they do and like on one side, why did this motherfucker come, and on the other side, I can't wait to see what they're doing. They're just too good. Too good, I tell you.
Whenever I travel out that way, I'll be sure to hit you up to grab a beer. Very good. Rugai, caught you. Thought you could do another live stream with that. Well, you didn't catch me last night, did you now, Ru? Shame on you. Where were you last night? Just kidding. Excuse-moi. Yeah, I've had shawarma a bunch. If it's similar, then I'm glad I'm not missing out too much. What? Oh, it is similar, yes.
It is somewhat similar. Shawarma, döner,
The Greek gyros is also quite similar. Not quite, but relatively similar. It's in the same sort of family. What's the cheapest paper that can handle watercolor, Robert?
I don't know, I thought it was this one, but this one can't handle watercolor. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't really know. Like I will have to go out and start looking for new papers because this one is just really not working.
Oh yeah, it's all part of being a creative. You get to envy all your friends making cool art while they also envy you for the cool art you are making. But it's the trading of skills and yeah. Fixing a GM 42-liter timing chain.
I feel like such a failure when people say these like technical terms about cars, and I'm like, I imagine what it is, but I don't know.
Gyros are good. I've never had shawarma.
All there, like everything, like these are all rotisserie. Sorry, so like meat that is on a rotisserie, and you put it in sort of a pide, which is like the type of a bread, and then you put a whole bunch of veggies, tomatoes, some coleslaw type situation, and then some sauces, preferably hot sauce for me. And you just go to town and then hope for the best next day. Which is something interesting. I don't think I ever had the spicy twice situation. I keep on hearing about it, but I don't think I ever had it. Okay, let's see. Just splatter it with water. That's so ugly. I should have not done that, but it is what it is now. I hate you, shit paper.
Hossein, can I ask you where you get your energy from? I'm an introvert, but I really got energetic and productive when I'm around people with same interests as me. For example, art class. I became so chatty last 5 years, but I'm not extroverted at all.
I don't, that's a good question, because I am also introverted, somewhat. And as most introverts, I don't like spending too much time with huge crowds and other people. At the same time, I also like it when it's friends. So like during uni, there was nothing better than getting together with 5, 10, 15 classmates, or just people who were studying not even the same stuff. It was fun to talk to architects and civil engineers and maritime engineers. And I just loved hanging out. Of course, we were also getting shit-faced. let's not skip that part. That helps a lot with socializing for me. But where I get my energy from, when I look at Instagram, which I rarely do. I just rather post on Instagram and then I don't want to spend time looking at stuff. But when I see other people's art, then I'm like, ooh, I want to draw something like that. And that really energizes me and makes me want to do art. But lately it's been drained by the tiny person that everybody saw, or who was here saw a couple of minutes ago. So lately it's a bit harder with finding energy.
Squirrel, you remember in the end credits scene of the first Avengers movie where they're all eating shawarma after? Yeah, I do remember. You could say that that scene was shawarma. Yeah, my god. Puns. I'm eating Thai coconut curry chicken right.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I think we had that like a couple of weeks ago. Very good. I mean, that's something that, coming from Eastern Europe, I was not used to, because we didn't have all these, well, it's technically, I know it's not fancy schmancy, but for me it was fancy schmancy, all these foreign dishes. We just had Eastern European shit. And that's something that I really enjoy about Amsterdam and just living outside of Eastern Europe, that like I love Asian food. I love pho. Like one of our special places with my wife is Little Saigon, and usually we go for a pho, and then I force her into getting a banh mi. Then we get 2 banh mi's, and then she never can finish her banh mi, and then I have to eat her banh mi. So sad. But yeah, I love Asian food. Middle Eastern food is also very nice. Like most foods are nice.
Squirrel Hussein, I think it's easy to talk to people when you already have something you know you all enjoy. The hard part of socializing with new people / people you don't talk too much is figuring out what you already like about them and can talk about.
Yeah, I am dreading having to go to like social gatherings that are because of the kid in the future, like if he will join a football club or whatever, and then there's other parents there, and then I have to talk to them because I just don't feel like an adult, and then I will have to come up with what are we gonna talk about. He didn't have a poop? Okay. Well then, it's bedtime for him.
Thanks, Squirrel, that's right. I was just curious to know. William Dew. I only recently discovered your videos on design starships, and I think you're great at showing, not telling. Thank you for sharing your art and process. Much love from Sweden.
Ah, thank you very much, William. So I should shut up with my videos, is what you say. But no, thanks. I'm glad you like it. It's good to hear that people appreciate and like this stuff. Alright, I think this is as far as I go, at least for now. I usually, what I do is I take a day or two, a couple or weeks break, and then I come back later if anything is needed. I'll just adjust it.
Squirrel, I have the same problem of choosing, and my partner can't finish her delicious food, so it's up to me. Yes. Being a teacher, I have no problem talking to people. Being a mechanic in America, I always have something to talk about. Alright, thank you very much for joining me for this secret stream, ladies and gents. Yeah, this was fun. Whenever I have the opportunity, I'll try and do more of these, because videos are not coming, I can tell you that. Alright, I wish everyone a nice weekend, and maybe a long weekend if you are celebrating that. And yeah, keep on sketching and have a great time. Bye bye.